Jaime's saved, Color Me Shook, Cersei's got a new Joffrey on the way, Arya and Sansa are fighting, and Bran's spying on the Night King.
Jon's petting dragons, Dany's getting her flirt on, and poor, freshly healed, friend-zoned Jorah has to watch. Sam's left the Citadel with pivotal information, and Johnny and the boys are heading north of the Wall. This is Game of Thrones! I told you. Hey, I'm Chelsea.
And I'm Ashley, and we are here to talk about Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 5, Eastwatch.
So in honor of one of the greatest shows on television right now, to some, we want to honor the 7 and count down the 7 greatest moments from Eastwatch. What should we start with?
I think Jon getting his dragon pats on.
Shogo's really cute, dude.
He's adorable. I will admit that. I don't like this show, but that dragon's so cute.
I wish I could pet him.
Yeah, he's such a good boy.
And like, it was cool watching Game of Thrones because I couldn't help but think about the first Jurassic Park. Because it was a big deal when that movie came out because the CGI at the time was groundbreaking. And we were at the point in 2017 where a television show can make a dragon look real. That is so cool.
That actually is really cool. And it was also a little bit of a, haha, Jon's a Targaryen, in case you didn't catch that the first 1,000 times.
Wait, he's a Targaryen?
I'm not sure. I don't think we have enough confirmation from the show yet.
I didn't clue in from like season 6. I didn't clue in from the books. Like, I think they need to spoon feed us a bit more.
I know.
Like with a surprise marriage annulment. We got some big news, potentially, from this episode. Gilly may have uncovered a secret marriage. She's like hanging out with Sam, and it looks like she uncovered that Prince Rhaegar may have married Jon's mom, Lyanna.
Which would mean Jon is not, in fact, a bastard.
He's legit now. So that's some life-changing news. Sam was a little caught up to notice it. But, you know, they're heading north. Like, we could find some, like, legitimacy in this. And he knows to find Bran.
And Bran does have absolute confirmation on that, so...
So they could, like, back each other up. So, like, in case you haven't been watching, Jon is the potentially legitimate Targaryen, just in case you somehow missed it. Ash, you ready for our next point?
I'm ready, let's go.
Gendry's back!
That was actually so funny.
That
was great.
Perfect. And I love the intro, how they kind of build it up when Davos is in Flea Bottom looking at blacksmiths. You're like, maybe is our guy back? Like, let's see. And then the reveal.
And that was great.
And the cheekbones like cut by the blacksmiths themselves.
God, does he look amazing
like,
right now.
Damn, right?
That was great. And their getaway was pretty sweet.
That was awesome. When Davos is trying to bribe the guards with aphrodisiac fermented crab. That was great. Totally suits Davos. And hey, don't want to put a hole in your armor. That killed me. Like, God, that killed me.
And that was sly. You really thought they were going to get away. You know what? I really enjoyed that because you did think they were going to get away. And then Tyrion messed it up.
Thank God for Gendry and his hammer. Like, that's some hashtag hammerhead smash.
So that crab got me a little hungry. So what's on the menu for tonight?
Smells like some roasted tarly.
That was brutal, Danny. What the hell?
I'm gonna miss Dickon. Like, I didn't want him to go dick off. Like, just bend the knee. It's better than getting roasted alive.
Right? But I guess that kind of just shows you the kind of relationship that man has with his children. Yeah. And that, like, his kid would rather die than, you know, disappoint his dad.
Like, it was kind of interesting to see that dynamic in comparison to Sam.
Exactly.
Because he was so shitty to Sam, threatens to kill Sam, and then on the exact opposite side, he has a son willing to die for him. Like, that's interesting. And it's kind of cool, because that would technically mean Sam's, like, heir now.
That's true.
Like, I know he took the black, but the black doesn't mean much right now.
Yeah, it really doesn't. So, Dany's getting a little hot-headed this season. Is she gonna stay the hero queen?
It's getting a little iffy. And I find it interesting with the choices the show is choosing to make. Like, one of the things that stood out in this episode as well as the last episode is how they kind of turned the song Dracarys on its head. That was typically a song that was like, it was associated with good things. It was her being a liberator, her freeing the slaves. Now it's playing as she roasts like innocent, kind of innocent, no, she roasts innocent soldiers alive. Was it fair to say that?
I think so. Hashtag slay queen.
You know, so you have that turned on its head where it goes from being a song of liberation to a song associated with murder. And we also have the interesting angle shots they're choosing to make. So in filming, one of the choices directors can make is to use a Dutch angle. And a Dutch angle is when you shoot someone kind of like this. So they're looking down at the camera, it kind of disjoints the viewer, they're kind of uncertain about how to feel. And it's why to telegraph to us that this is maybe someone who is in power that could be a villain. It kind of makes you feel uneasy and demonstrates that you shouldn't trust her right now. And it's interesting, because Cersei didn't even get a shot like that this episode.
Cersei's got a new demon baby on the way.
I liked your concerns you raised when we were watching it. Like, how is she pregnant?
Yeah, like, it's as realistic as this show tries to be with dragons and stuff. A pregnancy at that time with the medicine that they have just kind of seems unrealistic to me.
Well, I think, like, I think she could get pregnant easily, but that doesn't mean she's gonna carry it to term.
Or is it a ploy to keep Jaime on her side?
Oh, that is brilliant, actually.
Yeah, that could be it.
No, because I don't think she would do something that evil to Jaime. Like, she'll do a lot of evil shit, but Jaime's still her man.
But she burned the city alive
For her children.
that are all dead now.
For her children. There is no redeeming what she did. It's kind of just a countdown clock for Cersei at this point.
And that's why I think she's doing it just to keep Jaime around.
Or it would also be interesting if she's pregnant, because there's the prophecy from Maggie the Frog. I cannot remember the book or the episode off the top of my head, and I'm sorry. Where she's like, yo, you're gonna have 3 kids, they'll be shrouded in gold. So they'll be like heads with gold, shrouded in gold, like your brother's gonna kill you. And so that'll be interesting to have another kid as like her way of trying to upset the prophecy. There's a lot of different angles they could go. I'm kind of excited to see how this plays out.
Yeah, that is actually an interesting revelation that they've come up with.
It's like one of the few things where I don't feel where we can kind of easily predict where it's gonna go.
True.
Which
is actually really nice.
It's refreshing.
It is refreshing. It brings me back to season 1.
We can guarantee this kid isn't a Targaryen. Oh, they're lions on the streets, incest in the shoots.
No,
You seem disgusted.
I am disgusted. They're siblings.
They're boyfriend girlfriend.
Ew.
Hashtag family with benefits.
Johnny and the boys are up in the north.
I am excited for this. That is such a dynamic mix of characters. You got the Brotherhood, Gendry, Jorah, and the Wildlings, along with the King of the North. And it's interesting because the Wildlings hate Jorah because he's a Mormont. Brotherhood doesn't like the Wildlings or Jorah or Jon. They don't like the Brotherhood. How the these guys gonna survive the North?
It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully the White Walkers can unite them.
You know, like as Jon said, we're all breathing.
We're on the same side. But I do think someone is gonna die. I think that's pretty much a given.
My money would be on either Topknot, because I can't remember his name right now, and I'm sorry.
Topknot.
That, or one of my favorite characters, Beric Dondarrion. Like, so my money is on either Topknot, like the priest dude who brings people to life, or Beric Dondarrion. And that's gonna suck, because I feel like we got more to get from Beric Dondarrion, so I'm hoping he's safe.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Gendry. They brought him in too late for this. They brought him in too late. I think they're gonna kill him early.
That'd be sad. Like, did you see those arms? He's ready to take on the White Walkers.
Damn those cheekbones.
Like, oh, those eyes, you could just float away. And Gendry being introduced is also important because he could technically be an heir to the Iron Throne. And so that's something, and the fact that he's carrying a warhammer like his dad, like Robert Baratheon, like that would be a waste of a character to me to bring him back. And he should meet up with his lady Arya. That would make me happy.
That would actually be pretty cool. I'd be down for that.
But Game of Thrones is cool, so maybe it's goodbye Gendry. And now it's time for my favorite part of the episode. What's your theories after this episode?
Alright, I have 2 theories, my crazy and my rational one. I'm going to do them both at the same time because they're both about Arya. My rational theory is that Arya is going to kill Littlefinger after finding that note in his bed. And then my crazy theory is that Arya is going to kill Sansa after finding that note in Littlefinger's bed.
That will kill me if she kills Sansa. But like, I don't think they'll cross that line because Game of Thrones been playing it safe lately. And I still really want it where Arya kills Littlefinger and is like wearing Caitlyn's face. How sick would that be?
Okay, yeah, that'd be really
sick. That would be so, she's like...
Or she kills both of them.
Oh, like one stab. Like a shish kebab of Littlefinger and Sansa.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Not Sansa, I would miss her.
Nah.
Cold. You're as cold as a White Walker, dude.
And your theories, Chelsea?
Mine are like yours. They both involve Cersei. And so, with her pregnancy, I'm gonna go with, I think she's faking it. It would be manipulative. It would be so like on the nose for Cersei to do something that evil. And then to shake it up, I would love it if it was a smoke baby or like a lion of some sort as a callback to when Melisandre gave birth to the smoke baby. That'd be a cool callback, and it would fit Cersei because she is the devil incarnate.
True that. But it doesn't matter what we think. How about you guys tell us what you think in the comments below?
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do a good thing this Sunday and help some good girls out.